Please. This is a positive channel, positive show. It's nothing but positive vibes from you.
I have no idea what you're waiting for.
I was waiting for you. It's good to see you. This is Joe, my partner on the STCPod podcast. And I'm Bill. Welcome to the show. If you haven't been here before, thank you very much for stopping by. If you're joining us live on YouTube, awesome. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, apologies. Not allowed to tell people what they're listening to. Positive show, guys. Wow. Positive show. We took a week off from STCPod, if anyone noticed. So I thought Joe would be awfully excited to get back on here and see me and talk to me.
Yeah, talk to you. Hold on.
So we had I sent a message to him earlier tonight to don't forget, we're on tonight. No answer back, so I didn't know what was going to happen. So, but Joe is here, and we are here. So, let's get a little business out of the way. There is the draw that is still happening. I'm pushing it because I'm going away for the first part of this week. I'm on vacation again. So the draw for this prize pack, I'm missing one. That's going to happen. I'm going to do it live Wednesday. So look for that. We're going to draw through the comments on that video promoting the giveaway. We'll do that live on Wednesday. So look for that. We'll do it live on YouTube. So there'll be no shenanigans. Well, I don't know how to do it. So there might be shenanigans. I'll work my way through it. Is everything okay there, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I threw your mute on there for a bit.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks.
Didn't know what was going on. Didn't know what was happening.
Wife came in, started talking. Jabbering about bullshit.
So, well, before that happened, I said, you must be happy to see me after 2 weeks.
Was it only 2 weeks? I only took a week off of work.
Yeah, but we haven't had a show in 2 weeks, so
Yeah, so 1 week I haven't seen you.
Okay. Joe's been on
we
vacation.
all need a vacation, all right? Come on.
Joe's been on vacation. He took a week off. So.
And you're not going to be in next week?
For the next 2 weeks. Let me tell you that fiasco. I still don't have my vacation approved. and it starts now. It's still not approved. I just left. I said, I'm gone. Deal with it, guys. Figure it out. The vacation is happening now. I'm sorry. It's not approved. They marked it off on the schedule, but never sent me an approval. So
yeah, that means it's been approved.
I'm gone. Deal with it.
Why would you be worried? If it's marked off on the schedule, that means you got it.
Because the last email sent by the scheduler was, we're having trouble filling you on these couple of days. And then I didn't hear from her again. I just went, well, that's a shame.
Yeah, we're not gifted with the best group of people to work with, unfortunately. So sometimes it draws us into the nonsense of trying to get some time off of work. Well, this year obviously has been bad because of the COVID nonsense, but aside from that, normally it's not the shit show that it's been this year.
I was just thinking, like, my boss, imagine if he didn't have his vacation approved like the week before his vacation. The guy who goes, jumps on a plane for a golf trip and has these trips planned out. Imagine not being able to plan out a trip because you're not granted your vacation. It's a little frustrating. So,
well, that could also be why he's given, or I should say he was gifted with one supervisor and then gifted himself with another one. So yeah. He doesn't have to worry about vacation that much, I think.
So anyways, it is so nice to have another 2 weeks off. The weather's going to be terrible, and then there's still nothing to do, but just don't have to go in. So that's
I don't know. I struggled to my wife again, motherfucker. Struggled to find some stuff to do this week. Aside from going away for into the cottage for 2 days, but aside from that,
I know. I want to hear all about it.
Just been that's all you're going to hear about.
What? I'm going to hear that you went and that's it.
Went to the cottage.
Yeah, who was there? Is this a big family thing?
No, it was just the four of us and Julie's aunt and uncle. So it was relaxing. Just did a bunch of boating. Kids went on the tube.
The owner of the cottage, the aunt and uncle?
Yeah, it's just up in Aurelia there.
Oh, you are lucky.
Kids did tubing and all that stuff with the boat, and they had fun, so that's all that's important. Then came back home and was housebound.
No. People don't know. Some people don't know. They haven't seen your house.
It's still housebound, dude.
You have an oasis in your backyard, pool pavilion, hot tub, marble everywhere, whirlpool, barbecue, staff.
Marble and whirlpool.
I could really deal with some of your housebound. That's for sure.
Yeah, but after you've had it for like 5 years, you get tired of it. It is, man. It's a fact. You get used to it, and then it's no longer a novelty, and you're bored. And it just becomes work. So, anyway, back to work on Monday. Looking forward to it. Well, not really, but
I'm going to take a second and say hi to Denise, who's popping in. She Aurelia is close to her hometown. And she's asking who plays the guitar. That's both of us play guitar. When was the last time you played your guitar, Joe?
Probably about 3 days ago.
Nice. Plugged in?
No, I've been using the acoustic for a while.
I don't think I've seen your acoustic.
Trying to get the fingers accustomed to playing something harder than an electric.
Mm-hmm.
I should get new strings on mine, though. I think these strings are like, 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I always hated restringing guitars. I always get the fear factor of getting a string busting right in the face.
I don't have that. It's just a pain. But if you got the little twirly thing you put on the machine head?
No.
So you can twirl your machine heads faster?
No, I just turn it with my fingers.
Oh, no. Well, get that thing, and it takes 80% of the work of changing strings off.
Dude, I don't care about turning with my fingers. I'm not a baby.
Oh my God. Are you listening? Pussies. Do you know how many revolutions you have to do with your fingers? You just put that thing on and go burp, 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 and you're good to go.
Who cares?
Why are you so angry?
Because it's such a baby little thing.
That is not. Your guitar techs use drills.
You're a grown-ass man. Just turn it with your fingers.
Oh, it's too many turns. Too many turns, my friend. So I am going on vacation. I said at the beginning of this, I'm taking the first part of the week, and the kids were going back to visit some family. As you recall, well, you asked me several times how my father's doing since his recent heart episode. And, I appreciate all the concern you've laid on me. He's still doing good. He's recovering well. So I'm going to visit him. And so I thought, me and the big kid at least better go get tested. So earlier this week, we went and got tested for the virus.
Really?
Yeah.
Throat or nose?
Nose. So at our hospital, they have a drive-through situation. And I was getting my hair cut the day before, and my hairdresser said she got it done. It only took like 10 minutes to go through the drive-through. I, in my mind, thought, because you see in the news, right? Lines and lines of cars. But it was like 10 minutes. So you go up there. There was like 4 cars ahead of us, and they come right to your window, get your info, and then put your head back, please. And they drive that thing right in there. And then they twist it like they're rolling a joint like this for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
I thought they no longer have to go back as far as they normally do.
I've seen video where they have this huge long thing, right? And they shove it right on up there. It wasn't that long. It was about the length of your finger. But it seems like your eyes are burning. That's how far back it goes. And you can taste it at the same time. It's an interesting sensation. Came back negative. Within a day and a half, they had the results.
I think it's a false negative.
Well, the kid came back negative too. So that
should probably get tested again anyway.
Puts us okay. So that's good news.
Think about your dad. Go get tested again.
Again. Get it again. Okay.
Yep. I still know that I'm immune to it, so I've refrained from getting tested.
I think you've had it about 4 times over.
Probably.
From dealing with you.
The COVID headache. I've had actually multiple headaches this season. I don't know what it is. I've been asking some other people. Weather pressure? I don't know.
It's allergies.
What, you get headaches from allergies?
Yeah.
I don't have allergies right now, though. My allergies were only at the start of the season. Right when, at the start of spring. This is a fact when I mostly get it when I'm at work, so that's why I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, and every time I see you at work, where are your glasses? Yeah.
No, I wear them when I'm doing the computer work, but I got to get a new prescription because that's it's been over 2 years now. So, trouble is I don't want to do another bifocal because it's so expensive. So, I don't know if I might just do because I only need it for looking at, if I'm reading something, right? So maybe I should just get a pair of reading glasses. No way I can cut back on half the cost. Like I'm fine now. I can read everything on the screen.
It could be the lighting at work.
Well,
Joe does have lighting full on.
I do have the lights at proper levels for the most part.
Now, you see, your lighting situation at work makes no sense to me because we're staring at multiple computer screens and you have the lights full on. Doesn't make sense.
So if I was staring at one screen, it's better to have the lights on, but the more screens, better to have them off.
We don't need lights because our screens are illuminated.
The keyboard's not illuminated.
We're not looking at the keyboard. We got to look at the keyboard for.
Well, I'm typing stuff.
I've seen you. You don't look at the keyboard.
Well, I know where a lot of the letters are, but I just prefer light. It's better for your eyes, puts less of a strain.
When I go in your room, it strains my eyes because it's so bright. I have to do
because
that.
You come from a dungeon looking into a properly lit room, even though it's not properly lit because they're like spotlights. We should have a nice table light that we can just turn on. One of those green poker lights.
A poker light? What? Like over a pool table? Is that what you mean?
No, like a desk lamp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's all we used to have at my first TV job. It was completely dark in there except for one table lamp over our log.
I don't know how you don't eat glasses. That's what I. So you got your hair cut, eh? What was the process for that?
Masked up, and I thought it would be busy as all get out, but again, it was not. And I got put right in the chair right away. And I mean, they get me done in a like 5 minutes. And then she's like, that'll be $36.
Do they still, I was going to say, do they charge you what they charge the other ladies?
Apparently. So their prices have went up, I think. Because it's
I don't know
not
why
like,
you don't cut your own hair. What a waste of money.
You gotta have, you gotta have the layers and shit.
I can tell.
You gotta have proper, you can't just go straight across.
Yeah, you can.
Something weird happens when you do that.
Why don't you cut your hair like it's 2020?
How is that?
Not long.
Okay, Dad. As my dad would say,
and shave,
you got to get a college cut. What college are you talking about?
Yeah. And go clean shaven.
Oh no, I can't do that. I don't have any chin, so my chin completely disappears without hair on it.
Your hair's not that long on your chin, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. It needs that extra shadow, or it's gone. It disappears.
Well, I went to the dentist.
Sorry.
What?
I was going to say, speaking of facial hair, did you see the massive thing that happened in our community?
Yeah.
The mighty thing that happened.
I've been telling him to do that for a long time.
No.
Shave that shit off.
This Eric Mighty Q Dog, who we know had a massive Mr. Muggs beard during the whole COVID thing.
That wasn't Mr. Muggs beard.
Yeah, it was massive. Only Canadians will know that.
That's a nice reference.
And okay, he said he was going to shave it. And I said, a bunch of us said, please do a charity stream, do something where as you shave it, do it in stages so we get to see what mutton chops look like on you. We get to see what the handlebar looks like on you. And you do it all in stages, just a soul patch. And then you get down to like a toothbrush mustache, like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, but he didn't go clean shaven, so he can't do all those options. If he was going to go clean shaven, which he should have, then that would definitely be a good idea. I like him without it. Made him look too old.
Old?
Yeah.
Well, if you do check out his Twitter, he did do 4 shots of stages of cutting, which at least he gave us that. But man, a Q Dog live stream of the cutting process would have been great. So you were saying you went to the dentist.
That was a fiasco. Of course, I got to do it. My wife forced me to do it on this week, so vacation week, and I had to take the 2 kids. And it was on Friday, 9 a.m. So the 2 kids went first. We had to call from the car, and she told us to come in, sanitized. And she took all of our temperatures. We're all wearing the masks. They brought my son in first. And then like 10 minutes later, my daughter went in. And then 5 minutes later, my son came back out. And my daughter came out. And then I brought them home. And then I had to return immediately to get my teeth cleaned. My whole thing took like an hour because they either chose not to or are not allowed to use. They've got like a water cleaner for cleaning your teeth.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? They scrape it first, then they go scrape in between your teeth, and then they bust out this water cleaner that sandblasts your teeth or whatever, right?
That's the new scaling method, is that thing?
Yeah, they can't use that. I guess he said something about because it uses air pressure or uses air. I don't know. Whatever. He was fully masked up. I could barely hear him anyway. So anyway, my thing took like an hour of sitting there having him pick away at my teeth with that little curved ice pick that they use which I hate. I was so happy because he's the first dentist that I ever had that used the water cleaner. I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. This is like, because my teeth always end up getting really grungy, right? So he like busts through them with that thing.
Was it the dentist doing it or a hygienist?
No, it was a dentist.
Wow.
He always does the cleaning. And then when things were normal, the hygienist really just takes care of all the end stuff, like the flossing and the fluoride, and then the toothpaste that they brush on your teeth or whatever.
I only get the dentist, like he'll just pop in at the end for a look-see, make sure there's no monster.
No, this guy does. He did all of it. I'm assuming he was there for all the kids too. So he's pretty hands-on. That's why we like this guy. Very. You remember the old engineer that passed away at work, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
Just picture like a middle-aged version of him. Super friendly, always smiling, on top of everything. Just really nice dentist. So really happy we found him when we moved here. So that was a waste of the entire Friday morning. I literally got home about 11:30 from 9 o'clock. That's it, man.
Good vacation.
Yeah. Fantastic. It's been lounging around the rest of the time, watching movies and sitting outside, sweating in the sun. Probably had some yard work I could have got done, but no.
Or you could have floated in your pool.
Again, the novelty's worn off. The kids just go in there. Man. That's true, man. The kids just go in there. That's all.
Man. That is insane. So where you are, though, things are all open now, right?
Yep. I think the gym's... I think my brother actually said he's been to the gym twice.
That's what I want to talk to you about. Your gym is finally open. But you haven't been.
No, I have not been. What did he say about it? He says everyone wears a mask and they give you a spray bottle disinfectant. So, yep, I guess. I'm still looking for weights and a bench for home. Drive me nuts. Because I don't know when she's going to let me go back.
Oh, so you're still under embargo is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's why you're all pissy.
Maybe if I... Yeah. Yeah, man. Of course.
Oh, I totally titled this wrong. I said your sweaty pecs would be in this episode.
What do you mean? I see Hot August Night as the title.
There should be more after that.
It's cut off on my end, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Joe Sweaty Pecs.
They were sweaty.
It's funny because at work while you were on vacation, that's what everyone talked about with things opening up was, oh, I bet you Joe's at the gym. Oh, I bet you Joe can't wait to get there. Joe can finally be at the gym instead of watching guys on TV.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he's still watching guys on TV.
I wish, man. I need to... mentally, it's good for me. Takes the...
Yes, you were a treat when you were going to the gym.
Takes the murder off my thoughts.
Woof.
Whew. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. I was going to ask you something else, too. I totally brain farted. Oh. Before the show started, you probably like this guy. I was checking out this guy on YouTube. Speaking of guitars and stuff, There's a guy I follow. He's called Rick Biato, Beato. I don't know what he officially is, if he was a session musician or whatever, right? But he shoots this all from his basement, I guess, which is like a completely full empty room, like a full open concept kind of basement. Only he has it like a recording studio kind of thing too, right? But he's got all his amps and guitars down there. And he just did this thing that I watched. Well, I just watched it, but he did it like I think a year ago, called "What Makes a Song Great." And this was Rush Limelight. And I think it was the second Rush song that he's done. But he broke down the whole song, and I think you'd find it interesting. From start to end, he broke down the drums, guitar, bass, and vocals. And so he was playing guitar and bass. And then he'd break down the tracks and play the original tracks separately. So you could actually distinctly hear how they were doing it and what, how they do their timing and this and that. And it's only like a 25-minute video, but it's the first time I've actually seen someone break down a song like that piece by piece and track by track and section by section. So check him out. I think you'd find it interesting.
He had the chops to pull that off? Pull off all those parts?
Yeah, like he's a paid musician, right? He didn't play drums, but he does. I have seen him play drums before. He mostly just does guitar. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Really well done.
I think you showed me that dude before, but he had guys in the basement with him.
No, that's the guitarist from Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay, so
that's I can't remember his name. Yeah, this is Rick Biato.
I just noticed on my main YouTube page that I guess Bachman's got a show now. Him and his son, Bachman and Bachman, or Bachman on Bachman, or Bachman versus Bachman, or something. And they do the same sort of thing. That's something to check out. I haven't actually seen one yet. Yeah, I guess. I just saw it pop up on the page. I haven't been able to click on it yet. I did see that your favorite family band, the Petersons, released a new track.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
I didn't like it either. No good. What was off on that? It's like the harmonies were off, or it just wasn't mixed right. Something was going on.
I was trying to think if it was actually a decent song. The song wasn't bad. Usually the brother is a better singer, so it could have just been the mixing.
Yeah, I think it was the mix.
But I wasn't really watching the brother. I was paying attention to other things.
He's got a twinkle in his eye. Oh yeah.
But all right, what else has been going on?
Well, I was going to talk about my buddy Regis passing away.
Oh, you knew him personally?
Yeah. But I listened to the Fandango podcast earlier today, and Kevin did quite enough justice for good old Reg. So not much more I can say.
I guess that tells me I don't need to listen to Fandango then.
You did a good job. Because, we were both in that situation where we got to run the Regis show for a little while. After Kathy Lee left, right? Because the network that owned them thought the show would tank after Kathy Lee left. So our little channel got it. And we ran with it. And, of course, it was a rating success. And as soon as the ratings got better, we lost it again. But I would still turn the channel and watch it every day at 9, whether I was airing it or not. And, that ties into this show, Mr. Eyes Closed. That's kind of the vision I had for this kind of conversation.
Why would you turn into Regis every day?
Because I loved his style of conversation, what he did the night before, how he had no idea who the guest is.
I couldn't stand him, dude.
Kelly would have to explain who the guest is and what they appeared on, and he would tell a big story how he went out for dinner the night before.
It got exhausting day in and day out. I was so glad when he finally retired. I had a party.
Oh, no, not me. He has a natural charm. He has the it factor that's needed in talk TV that isn't around anymore. And I haven't watched the show since he left. And certainly
around,
they
they're
do
just
not have it.
showing the right people. That's all.
What's around?
As you called it, the it factor.
Yeah. Well, who's got it? Not the people that are on right now.
Well,
got Stern. He can carry on.
You also got to be careful what you say. Unfortunately, nowadays too.
Well, that's the thing. Regis never got into hot water too much, right? He's just natural at it. So he's a goddamn success story at it.
Right.
So good.
That's where we talked about him too much.
Okay, sorry. Not allowed to talk about him.
Yeah, no one cares. You and Kevin. I'm not surprised. Knocked a couple movies off the PVR. Finally got both the Conans off. I wasn't going to watch them again. I go, fuck it, might as well see some half-naked male men running around, slashing at each other. And then I PVR'd it again because I never saw the full ending of it. But remember I was telling you about, and I can't remember the name now because my fucking feeble brain. Remember I was telling you the making of the origin of the Alien movie?
Right, which I did watch.
And what was it called again? Oh, it was called Memory something.
Yeah, you had no idea it was about the Alien franchise or movie.
Well, no, I did.
No, I mean, if you just looked at the title.
No, yeah.
So I caught it completely by accident.
Memory, Alien. Oh, here it is. Memory, The Origins of Alien, 2019 film.
Right, but in your guide it said Memories, the origin.
Documentary, hour and a half. An in-depth voyage into the sci-fi film Alien with the visionary filmmakers who created it. See how one of the most terrifying films of all time was inspired by ancient mythology and our universal fears. Yeah. So anyway, I PVR'd it again just because I don't think I may have had 15 minutes left, 20 minutes, I don't remember. And then I started watching part 2 of the new Stephen King's It. That's been sitting on the PVR.
Right, I forgot about that.
And the unfortunate part is I feel like I've seen it, but I know I haven't, but that's probably because I've seen the original so many times. So I'm wondering if that's taking away from it, unfortunately.
Is it scary?
Well, I was watching it with the lights on. And it was I was watching it in the middle of the day, so the sun was out. I'm not going to watch it at night. It's not that scary. It's more of like they do, I guess, like the first one, right? Part 1 where they do, it's more of like a shock. You don't know how or what the Pennywise is going to change into, right? Like what form is he going to take? He disappears you see him talking, he disappears into the darkness and he does that jump scare at you, right? That's the only part that's scary.
Oh, so it's all jump scares. That's it. No suspense. No thrills.
Well, but we know what happens. It's not like they've dramatically changed the storyline.
I can't remember.
But God, I think the PVR said it's like 2.5 hours. How long was this thing? Is it really that long? Anyway, I'm trying to knock all these movies off the PVR. aside from that, man, it's been a boring. Well, we haven't talked for like 2 weeks almost, so we haven't done a show. Excuse me. As I throw up. Yeah, man, it's been boring. I haven't done anything.
I know you haven't popped on the weekly vinyl show here, which happened last night. That was wide open. It was wide open in the Joe hour, as they call it, where it's late enough for Joe to come on. As it's placed that late, just for the odd chance Joe will pop on. And it was a wild one. There was lots of pooping stories. There was new stuff being opened.
There's no need for me then.
There was good political talk. It was a wild vinyl show.
I don't talk political.
There wasn't really political talk, but it was a good show. Unfortunate you missed it again out of pure passive aggression.
Did you pick up anything new?
I've been so did I tell you I finished the Trailer Park Boys traveling around specials?
Thankfully, yes, you did tell me that.
So that was done. So I was looking for other stuff to get to, and my 16-year-old keeps telling me to watch this what's it called? Some awful show. The Outer Plains or Outer Edges, Outer Banks. Is that it? Outer Banks. These kids who are looking for
I've heard of that.
They're looking for a sunken treasure, and his father's missing. And, there's the rich side of the island and a poor side of the island. And the rich kids always bully the poor kids, and they're just trying to get on. It's so bad. I can't get past episode 3.
Netflix. Teen drama. It's Outer Banks. A teenager enlists his 3 best friends to hunt for a legendary treasure linked to his father's disappearance. Does that sound right to you?
Yes, and that'd be great if they actually did that, but they only spend about 2 minutes every episode doing that. The rest of the time is snarky conversation.
I'm scanning through the cast pictures here. Yeah, not a hideous one in the bunch.
No, and it's so tropey, right? This is the smart friend, and this is the dummy friend, and this is the good-looking girl. Will he or will he not have a relationship with her?
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Oh my God.
It's even worse than Lock and Key. At least I got through that.
Oh, I stopped. I couldn't, man.
You couldn't finish it?
Couldn't finish it. It's like I was watching an episode of some sort of stupid high school drama. It's like what did I call it?
Why do you keep banging your mic?
Oh, I'm tapping the table, sorry. Riverbank, what's it called? The one with Archie.
Oh, Riverdale.
Riverdale. Yeah. I'd rather watch an episode of Riverbank. What was that one? Yeah. GP the chipmunk and the little hamster and the rat. Adventures on the Riverbank.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, Canadian show, man.
Was that a fever dream?
It was Hammy the hamster, GP the guinea pig, who was like the engineer who had a hot air balloon, flew around in a plane, and then there was a white rat who had a power boat that went up and down the riverbank. Come on, you ever watched this show?
I think that was when you're back in your LSD days.
Adventures on the Riverbank. Yeah, here it is. Adventures on the Riverbank. It was a global TV show. Tales of the Riverbank, sorry. Sometimes called Hammy Hamster and Once Upon a Hamster. For Canadian version is a British children's television show developed from a Canadian pilot. Where is it here? 143 episodes.
Oh my God. Yeah, Denise is backing you up, saying Hammy Hamster is for real. Never
It ran on Channel 4 from 1995 to 1998.
Why were you watching that at that age in your life?
I don't know. How old was I? Oh, wait, that's original network. Sorry. It originally aired 1972. And then I guess...
that's more your style.
Yeah, okay.
You'd have been 14.
Yeah, sure. Oh, sorry. A later remake was produced by YTV and Channel 4 in 1995. Okay. Who's the rat? Hammy Hamster, Roderick the Water Rat, GP the Guinea Pig, Turtle, Wise Old Frog, Granny Rabbit. Yeah. Check it out.
Was it real animals or animated?
Real animals sitting on remote-controlled power boats and like a Jeep and a hot air balloon and this little biplane they flew around.
So they probably drowned several animals.
And they got into adventures on the riverbank. They had little tools.
No,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked you didn't know about this.
I was watching Friendly Giant.
So was I, with the little rooster.
And Spider-Man reruns.
I said a little rocking chair in the corner just for you to rock.
So, anyways, I was looking for other stuff to watch, and constantly on Netflix, one of the trending products there, along with Trailer Park Boys, that's always successful there, is, and I've heard about this show for years and years, people telling me to get going on it, A Good Place, with your girl, what's her face? Sarah Marshall.
What's this called? A Good Place. Why am I looking up all these shows now, man?
You've heard about it. It's with her and Ted Danson, and they're in the afterlife in The Good Place.
Oh, it's on season 4 already? Kristen Bell. She's too old now, though, man.
No, she's great.
She's too old, and she's become too annoying. American Fantasy.
I'm plowing through it. It's pretty good. There's a couple episodes where it gets a little tired, but then it picks right back up again. Gets going. Ted Danson, great as always. Then it's just loaded with the side players who are new to us. I don't recognize them, so it's keeps the show fresh. Seeing new
Why
faces.
would you recognize them? Because they're no one who's over the age of 70 or so that's why you don't know who these people are. Okay.
Okay.
I love Ted Danson. I love Regis. Oh my God. What are we gonna do when these people all fucking die? We're gonna love.
Whose attitude would you rather have, folks? Whose attitude? I don't know.
Would you guys rather be bored or have a good laugh?
Bored. I'm loving it. Good Place. Ted Danson. It's got lots of great moments in it.
I'm going to start the new Transformers show on Netflix.
Has it started yet?
Yeah, it started this week. Of course, I completely forgot about it.
It's going to be good, right? Like they're putting some effort in it, right?
Well, yeah, they've been putting effort in the last couple animated shows they've released. So I've heard good things about it. We'll see. Like I said, it's the only option for animated Transformers right now. So, well, that's decent. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And the new He-Man show should be happening soon at some point. Kevin Smith is the showrunner. He says it's going to be dark and dangerous.
What, live action?
No, animated.
Yeah. He's not going to bother bringing She-Ra into it, is he?
I hope so. Did you? Hey, watch the new She-Ra show. It's pretty good.
How's it going to be dark and dangerous if She-Ra's in it?
I don't know. Could happen.
He-Man, Kevin Smith. Wait a minute. It says He-Man, Kevin Smith cast. Are you sure it's not a movie?
No, I think it's a show. And also, I just saw
pushed back to 2021.
Season 2 of Umbrella Academy is out there now too, so you can get into that. Or was that not your thing either?
It cast Mark Hamill and Henry Rollins. Interesting. What'd you call it? Umbrella Chronicles?
Academy.
Is this a spy movie?
No. It's about what?
Oh, Ellen Page.
Yeah, it's like this academy for gifted kids where the end of the world could happen if they don't stop it.
Wait a minute, we talked about this.
Maybe a year ago.
What do you mean? They jump... how can they stop the end of the world? What's going on?
Well, you got to watch the show.
Yeah, but what are they?
Each kid has got some kind of special ability, and they're super smart, and one of them happens to be able to leap around through time. And he learns of the apocalypse, which could happen. What am I hearing?
That's my dog is dreaming, so he does little yips.
That's you make the same sound when you're dreaming.
Rolls around a dysfunctional family of adopted siblings, superheroes who reunite to solve the mystery of their father's death and the threat of an impending apocalypse. Black comedy, drama, science fiction. All right. I guess I totally forgot about it. What's that on Netflix? Yep. I've been meaning to watch that Hamilton musical that's on the Disney service. I haven't got around to it.
Yeah, you like them musicals, don't you?
I like certain musicals, not all musicals. Remember, we tried to get tickets for it when we went to New York, and prices were just astronomical for it. Like $500 plus for a seat. So that was out of the question, obviously.
Yeah, not necessary.
Nope.
Well, I don't need to see it on TV either.
I'm curious to see how it's shot. I think that'd be interesting. I don't know. I might go into like a retro phase, I think. Start watching a bunch of old stuff.
Ooh, you know what? A good place for that is the Amazon. They got so much crazy, wild stuff in there. Old stuff.
I have to pay for Amazon then.
Well, why not?
But I already got Disney and Netflix, so that's enough.
What's one more?
Crave and whenever they release the decade movie channels for free.
I'm shocked all the stuff on Amazon, and especially the old stuff. Like they have, if you like Farscape, the whole series of Farscapes on there. And Farscape historically has been insanely expensive to buy on DVD. So to get it free streaming is crazy. And they got new stuff. Like I just watched that latest Terminator movie on Amazon. The Terminator, was it Genesis?
No, Genesis is the one with the Queen of the Dragons.
Oh, okay. I don't know if
it's the one after Genesis.
Right. Yeah, I did see that one. Yes, this latest one with Linda Hamilton. She's back. She's tough as nails. Arnold's back. It's just a fun romp of adventure and action. Don't mind the plot holes. Just keep driving past them. It'll be fine. Lots of action.
Then why do you complain about other movies that you can't get into?
Because this movie actually makes...
No, if anything, these Terminator movies, especially these later Terminator movies, prove the point that you shouldn't like any of them because none of them fit into your category of realism and belief.
Well, this one, they actually make fun of their plot holes in it, which is interesting. Right when you're saying, well, wouldn't they know that this is happening? And one of the characters will actually bring that up and they'll have to address it, which is kind of funny. Like when the Terminator shows up, Arnold, and he's like blended in with he's blended in for all these years. And they're like, no one noticed you're 800 pounds, which was exactly going through my head the second he said it. And I forget his quip to answer it, but it was funny. There's just other little speed bumps where you go, geez. And then just let it go because there's a nice action sequence. And I think you'll even enjoy the new Terminator design that comes after them. Did you see any of it in the...
No. If I did, I don't remember any of it right now.
They came up with a whole new design for Terminator, which again ramps up the thrill and the pressure of how can you possibly beat this thing. Because it's not just, you know, you had the first one that was a hard shell robot, the second one, which was this liquid metal. How do you beat them, right? Now, this new Terminator, I don't think this is a spoiler. You learn it pretty early on. He's a hybrid of both. So he's got the liquid metal over top of a hardened body. So he can actually separate himself into two Terminators at once and come at you, flank you and come at you. So how do you beat that thing? And he's constantly at their heels. Just like the first movie, every step you're wondering when this thing is going to catch up with you. When's it going to happen? So yeah, sorry, I enjoyed it. Sorry, I'll say it. I know everyone shits on it and they said it ruined the rest of the franchise, but
I mean, the franchise has already been ruined.
Well, this was James Cameron coming back to save it, right? With the director of Deadpool. So he had a trilogy in mind for this reboot. And apparently the trilogy is not going to happen anymore. But I thought it was fine. We're not.
Hey, I'm the one who always says, I'm on the one who always says I suspend my disbelief and just enjoy and sit down and watch it and go along for the ride. And you're the one that's always like, nope. Plot hole here, here, and here. What about this part?
I don't like when they break their own rules. That's what I don't like.
It doesn't matter. It's a movie. There are no rules. That's the first rule.
They create a system of rules, and you should follow that rule throughout your movie.
Yeah, but anything that involves any sort of time travel, you can throw that theory right out the window.
Yeah. And they kind of get in on that right away. They, because they wipe out everything that happened.
This will make me want to watch Interstellar again for some reason.
Yeah, there's no
I
reason.
like that movie.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Nah. Oh yeah, he's in the bookcase.
He's who's the star of it again? What's his name? Pretty boy.
Pretty boy, Matthew McConaughey. Hey,
yeah. Matthew McConaughey, he's not old enough for me to like this movie. He's under 60.
It had some great moments, but I mean, it just wasn't weaved together right. And that's Christopher Nolan.
Well, that's probably why I enjoyed it then, Christopher Nolan.
Nothing.
Mind you, I don't remember much
together.
of the movie because I just saw it the once. But I also did like the one with fuck me, Jodie Foster. The radar satellite dishes and all that stuff.
Is that called Event Horizon?
No. I think Event Horizon sucked.
I know the one you're talking about.
Had
that amazing tracking shot through the mirror, where it's like a tracking shot up through the stairs, and then
yes, that was at the start of the movie. Wasn't it? Nope. No, that part was a flashback.
That's pretty much all for that movie. Was that shot? That shot blew me away.
Jodie Foster space movie. God damn it! Contact.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Matthew McConaughey was in that one too. I forgot. The religious love interest. 1997. Saw that one in theater. 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think Jodie Foster was still hot in that movie too. It was right on the cusp. Yeah, I like Contact.
Well, by the way, Denise does agree with you on this one thing about the Christopher Nolan movie. So maybe that will at least you'll say hi to her at that point because she's finally agreeing to you.
Who is this Denise person? Hi, Denise.
So
I agree with Joe in this one because you cannot make sense of the nonsensical. She's a smart woman. Just agree with me.
I think she's agreeing with me that it actually makes no sense, so it's kind of unwatchable.
Oh, no.
And just being nice to you, but whatever. But yeah, if you go through that Amazon list, there's so much like retro 80s movies. Like we talked about this, the Sorcerer movies, like Beastmaster and the Conan movies are on there, Dragon Slayer. And then there's like party movies on there for, like the 80s Bachelor party movies, Screwballs, those kind of weirdo movies.
I'm not interested in that.
Not interested?
No. I wouldn't mind seeing that Dragon Slayer again, though. With that little guy with the curly hair, who was the lawyer in Ally McBeal.
Oh.
What's his name? Peter McNeil? Nickel?
I don't know.
Peter McNichol, right?
Here we go. Let's look it up again. Quality podcasting.
Peter. Hey, man, my memory's better than Fandango.
My headphones have been falling off this whole show.
Peter McNichol. Yes. The lawyer in Ally McBeal, which ran from 97 to 2002. Let's see if his
What are you doing? Seriously.
I was just trying to look up Dragon Slayer.
That's great. Great radio right there.
Dragon Slayer. 1981.
Hey, I found it very interesting this week that you were away on vacation. So you took a little time off from social media. I saw not much interaction from Joe on Twitter, except when he had to lay out this huge boa constrictor penis when people started talking about eBay. Just had to flap that out there, eh?
Some people feel, first off, here's my reasoning for that, okay?
Yeah, I'd love to hear.
Here's my reasoning why.
Keep it private.
Here's my reason. Well, I did. There's no other detail except for an amount.
I went straight to your profile and checked out all your sold items.
Here's the reasoning why I had to whip out my big fat dick and slap someone in the face with it.
Yeah.
When people feel the need to have to put out tweets for no reason with dumb questions in it. And this is all said with peace and love. It wasn't even a question. It was just like a statement. It's just like, that shit is just like a big fat waste of my time. So I had to slap someone in the face with my big fat cock.
Someone said, hey, this is how much I've sold this week. Am I doing good? And that...
Yes. That's a question that did not need to be asked. That wasted 20 seconds of my life reading that. Immediately got furious. Whipped out the big dick. And then immediately deleted it.
You deleted your tweet?
Yeah.
No. Well, I saw it. So did everyone else.
Well, it's gone now.
How did you manage to sell that much?
I'm not talking about it.
Well, I just put it out on social media. I remember. I didn't put out
any details. I just put out a number. Taste my fucking salty dick, and then I deleted it.
Didn't stop. I went to your profile, clicked on your listings, and went,
don't worry about
this does not add up.
Don't worry about it.
I was worried. I was worried for you.
Anyway, change the subject.
No.
I don't need to talk about it.
Well, it was a good flex. Maybe you needed, you were so wanting of the gym. You had to flex somehow. Congratulations. You won that one.
I do have a big cock.
Have you had any issues lately with them?
So what else do you want to talk about, man?
I asked if you had any issues with the returns or anything. No, but I've had this stupid thing, where the post office is writing us back saying, hey, you're short on postage by $1.50. That is driving me bonkers.
Yeah, that's all bullshit.
There is no way to
post office looking to get some money back.
And like you've seen it when people are ahead of you and they don't pre-purchase their label. And when the post office person measures the box, they do it in 2 seconds, right? It's all estimating. They're like, I don't know, 25, 10, whatever. Punch in the numbers. I'm exact. In fact, I go over on all my numbers. I go over on the dimensions. I go over on the weight. And then they still come back and say, oh, you know what? You were short. And you will not be able to buy any more labels until you pay up $1.50. It's like, what the?
All I'm going to say is I got charged 13 cents. So after I said a few choice words, I took care of that.
It's ridiculous.
13 cents.
At least give us, there's no option to appeal. There's no option to say, what was this for again? It's just you pay it or not, or never buy a label from us again.
Yeah,
so
it's just their way of trying to get some money back for free. It's impossible that it's true. Impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. And no, I'm still dealing with that one lady who never really responded to emails well. And I offered her a partial refund on something. I said, all you got to do. So do you want this partial refund? Just let me know. And she never wrote me back again. No yes or no or nothing. No return request. Okay. I guess we're good then. People. It's tough dealing with people. All right. Are you looking forward to going to work tomorrow?
Monday.
Monday.
Going to work on a holiday? I don't know. The weather's supposed to be shit, so I'm not that upset about it. That's even right. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. Supposed to start raining tonight, and then all day tomorrow. So, and then on Monday,
if you're working with a certain person, he has become quite the chef out there with the barbecue. Every night full-on barbecue, and I mean not just burgers and hot dogs. They're making like teriyaki steak tacos and brioche.
Is he cleaning the grill
buns.
after these uses, or like the actual owner of it, or is he saving the flavor for other meals?
No, he does the barbecue scrub to it, and then he cleans the drip tray every time, because that's what fills up with whatever. And then he said about once a month he actually takes the whole. It's like one of those portable outdoor tailgate grills. So he'll take that whole unit home, he says, once a month, and then even wash the grill.
Oh, that's nice
to keep it clean. So yeah, but he's using it every day, and he's loving it. He fed me 2 nights, and I didn't have to buy anything. He's like, everything's here. Don't worry about it. I'll make everything for you. All right. So he's loving that. So you got a barbecue if you're working with this guy.
He's gotten big, eh? Jesus Christ. His fucking belly.
Dude, people are allowed to live. Come on.
Yeah, but it's not healthy. Plus, he had the hernia operation like last year, man.
Well, that's probably why. Can't do anything once you have that healing process.
No, but this doesn't. I don't think it's good to have everything distended. Do you?
I'm not saying anything because I'm no spring chicken. So
no, but just if you've got a really tight midsection, or like with muscles in there, that helps also prevent hernias from happening too, right?
Oh, I suppose. Helps your back, does everything.
Yeah, it's your core, right? Yeah, especially helps your back. Like, what's this doing to his back? I love the guy, man. It's just like, holy, I don't know what he can do. He does love to eat, and he does love to eat. I don't want to say luxurious meals, but flavorful meals. How about that?
Well, look at, dude, you are anomalous to our job. Absolutely everyone I know through my 20 years of doing this job turns into big lumps of meatloaf because we sit in front of a computer for 12 hours watching television. Everyone slows, their metabolism slows down as they get older. You don't get the exercise like you used to. You know it, are the wild card, the anomaly of it all. And God love you. Great on you. Take a look at Joe's, go to his YouTube channel, My Life in Collecting. Take a look at that banner. He's posing there with his Prince Adam arm in full flex, holding a transformer. And God love him. One day your metabolism will get you. One day.
It's slowing down.
When that happens, oh my God. Woo. Hey, Mighty Q Dog stopped in. Hi, Eric. You missed it. We were talking about you earlier.
Enjoy the movie, Eric. Enjoy the is this the part 2 of Griswold, or was it the Harry Potter one? Freight mine.
What are you talking
about? Old brain. Eric's been watching the Fantastic Beasts,
Oh, right.
And then there's part 2, the Crimes of Griswold. Whoever the main bad guy is. Which that's another one I got on my PVR I got to watch. Grindelwald. God, these Harry Potter names.
He says you're right. It's fantastic.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I think I will take something into tonight. Put on a movie after this because we are done. We are past the 1 hour mark.
Hey, we did it. I had nothing written down too. Teamwork.
Really? I couldn't tell.
Go team.
I couldn't tell at all.
Go team. I told you I hadn't done anything for these past 2 weeks, man. I'm the least interesting and exciting person you could possibly know. I just like sitting down, doing nothing.
That's not true. You wrestle with you're always making busy work outside, which you'd have been proud of me today. Me and the big kid did that asphalt cold patch on the driveway we talked about earlier.
Oh, for the ridge up into the garage?
Yeah, I have this depression where the driveway depresses as it goes into the garage. And of course, water's pooling there and it's undermining the cement pad. So something had to be done. I asked Joe, because he's the outdoor guy. What do I do about this? Do they sell stuff?
That's racist. I asked Joe because he's Italian.
And sure enough, they sell like bags of this asphalt patch.
Now, where'd you go, Lowe's or Depot?
I went to Depot first, and I didn't like what they had, their version of it. And I went on the Lowe's website because they had like cement bags of it, right? And it's supposed to be all loose and, jelly-like. But because it was all these bags stacked in a pallet for years, they were like hard cement. So I'm like, I don't like that. I looked on the Lowe's website.
I thought they come in plastic containers.
Right. The Lowe's one supposedly comes in plastic containers, which is easier to handle, easier to pour, and it doesn't compress like that, right? Lowe's didn't have that. They did have bags, but their bags didn't seem so compressed. So I got 2 of those bags, and I put some roof tar down first in the crack along the garage. Me and the kid. Before we wrap this up, one maddening part of the process, you told me to rent a tamper, the tool.
Well, you're just asking them how to flatten it down, I guess. And I just said, just go rent one.
Yeah, you get this tamper. It's a big, got a big weight on it, on a big broom handle, and you tamp the shit down because you're only going to need it once. Why do you buy it? Guess how much it is to rent that thing?
That's where they get you. I don't know. I've never rented one, but I'm going to say...
It's a rake. It's a heavy rake. It's basically a heavy...
It should be like a square pad with a metal pole sticking out of it.
I'm just saying it's nothing insane. It's not automated.
And the rental's what, 4 hours? I don't know, $50.
Oh, shit. No, I would have thrown up right there if they said that. No, it was $20.
Oh, that's fine.
The tool only costs like $30. Why would I spend $20 to rent it?
No, that's a cheap one then.
I told him to piss off. And I used a brick in my hand like a man and just smacked it on my hands and knees.
So the compound out of the bag, was it like the driveway stuff? Is it still's got the fine stones in it? Fine to small stones with the black tar? Did you get a blowtorch? And like I said, you can mold it the way you wanted it?
No, you're just supposed to spread it out, tamp it down. And then for added, I don't know if this was right. I saw one guy on YouTube do it, but I took some more roofing tar and tarred the edges of it to kind of blend it in to give the edges something to hold on to so they don't just keep spreading out into nothing.
Right.
We'll see.
How long ago did you do that?
Just today, this afternoon.
Oh, okay. You're not, so how long are you going to stay out of the driveway or out of the garage?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. It should be tamped down enough to go through it, but, and then it says cure time is, what do you think the cure time is? You're the expert.
No, I've never done it, but cure time, probably 2 days.
Outdoor paving. 30.
30 what?
30 days.
To cure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I would have thought it'd be like when they actually lay down a fresh driveway where they say you shouldn't park on it for like, I don't know, like 5 days or something, right?
Yeah.
Because if you start driving over that up into your garage, I'd say even after like a couple of days, you'd probably start leaving fine, curved indentations, right?
Yeah, I'd be afraid of that.
I'd stay out of your garage probably for 5 days, 5 to 7 days. It'd be nice if we had some heat and sun directly on it. So the next couple of days aren't going to help, but
all right.
That's interesting.
Paving talk at the end of STCPod.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Cars talk about movies. All right. Let's wrap it up, man.
Do I gotta plug you again? I think you get off on me having to plug you. It's like you say it. You say my name.
Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. We really appreciate you hanging out with us for this last hour and 15 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. We appreciate it. Obviously, you're watching us on Bill's channel, Start to Continue. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out his weekly vinyl show. Don't forget to check out my channel. Obviously, go to My Life in Collecting on YouTube, where I do a wide variety of pickup videos, video game, Transformers, music, all the stuff that my wife hates. So, subscribe to both channels. And don't forget, Bill's on Twitter at STCPod. I'm on Twitter at ACDecepticon, as well as I'm on Instagram at My Life in Collecting, and Bill is on Instagram at, I forget, STC or
STCPod.
STCPod.
Yeah.
All right. That's it, boys and girls.
Well, I just point of announcement. This giveaway, the draw is happening on Wednesday in a few days when I get back. We'll do that live. Look for it on Wednesday.
Fuck it. We're doing it live.
Look on the channel. The channel homepage will say when the live events are happening. When I get it set, you'll see it there. So that's a good way to know when we're live, when it's happening. Well, hit the bell. I guess the bell does shit too. Try the bell.
Ding ding.
Okay. Thanks,
right.
Joe.
Thanks, Bill.
Call me this week.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Post it.